split pushing with it. He's also very good inside the team fights to execute too. It's very fun to watch him actually playing this one and see with it as well. As Liquid, they're going to open up with comfort picks here. The Kunkka, the Crystal Maiden. We saw GH, of course, yesterday on that Crystal Maiden, being able to go for that Desolator, 250 attack speed and stuff like that, which is kind of fun. But it's really like AM versus Sanking, even though we've seen, I think, Blue. I don't think Liquid. Other options, I mean, Gyrocopter's still in the pool. But we know Lifestealer is very good versus the Gyrocopter.
Yeah, I don't think you want to pick Gyro.
Yeah. The more normal matchups that people like, which don't really work so well anymore. What's that PA as well? Lifestealer. If you want to have like core v core matchup, but those are kind of dead heroes. The PA has been picked at times and terrible, but Liquid might be one of the whole Lotus Orb life for
Storm Spirit.
Okay. So no.
Whoa, hold on.
That could be the trick, right? That could be.
They did exactly. Miracle Storm in the safe lane.
They did that last time, didn't they?
This is what they do. You gotta be worried about that last pick from Liquid being at least.
But it can be a Meepo or a Brood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It could be a Meepo, but I think at the moment the Meepo is definitely what you'd rather we are having. But TNC have got to know.
Yeah.
They've got to know. He's gotta know. He's gonna know.
5 seconds.
So which one do you pick? Do you pick like a Tiny right now, and then you're safe?
I want the Shaker. Pick the Shaker. You got that flexibility then. Tim's Cuckoo, Shaker, Sang. Can you swap it up? The Shaker. If he is thinking about Liquid getting.
Yes, that is.
I think Shaker would be pretty solid. Tim's. On this. I know Ogre was.
Right now, TNC, they've got two very well-rounded drafts. Good right now.
Yeah. Trapping it. It's assumed that the Storm is well against it.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many.
Lena's still there, of course. Lena very nice, but good the Ench too.
Yep.
They might be baited into. But
They're discussing that right now,
They
right? Look at the
are,
time they're
they
ticking
are, they're
down.
thinking.
They see the Kunkka, they see the
Yeah.
Storm. They're like, wait a minute, Kunkka's not mid anymore. Storm could also be variety.
Be thinking that.
Yeah.
Got to be thinking that. Of course, Liquid, they could be next leveling it, and it is just like a bit. We've seen it before.
We have.
Liquid
We
set
literally
this
casted
trap.
that one.
They set this trap, but he's gonna know. He's gotta know.
Probably thinking and determining what the best hero is to deal with, or depending on which one they want to deal with. Ban out one, pick out the depot. Yeah, like you said, the
Time is ticking. They're definitely talking about it.
Yeah. I think Shaker. I like Tiny. Shaker and Tiny both sound pretty good.
Maybe they just ban it. They have got that one ban left.
It's Tiny. Okay. I think that's the safer one.
Yeah. So would that say to you he knows? He's saying
he definitely knows.
This
is one of those that's solution. It's a solution for the brood mother, and it's also pretty decent. Pretty good versus.
I think you can absolutely.
Yep.
But maybe you said they pick that and then they ban the Meepo, and then
just
neither
in case.
of those is gonna come out.
Sure. Now it's where Liquid's probably like, okay, we're just gonna put Storm in.
10 seconds.
And then they just pick a trigger.
5 seconds.
They will be able to see. They'll be able to determine that one. They have Liquid has the overall last. Decide what lanes they want to be able to match up here. So TNC, the other thing that they can do, which I've seen them do both games where they did have that Chen, they like to move the lanes, right? They show one lane and then they divine favor to bring the other hero elsewhere, and then they always do those music.
You think they were looking for Tims or Cuckoos here and Sankin go? Like this Tiny's mid.
With the Sand King, I guess so. Yeah, like more than likely, it's the obvious ones I guess that stand out.
Are they going to ban the quad?
Still gonna
So
ban
I guess
the
there's assuming some sort of setup where the Tiny's off lane, or
that's like them telling, hey, Storm's mid. They're banning the quaps, so they're saying, hey, Storm's mid now, guys.
But that also could be a bait.
Exactly.
Hey,
that's
wink,
what I'm saying.
Wink, wink. Storm's mid, boys.
That's what I'm saying.
Storm's mid, boys. You don't need to ban Meepo, please. Don't ban me because Storm's mid.
They still do have heroes that are pretty good versus people. They have the Sand King and the Tiny, which are traditionally pretty okay. They're not amazing, but they're okay.
I feel we would still be happy playing against you. I think we'll be happy. But let's see what TNC's thinking.
It's not nearly as.
No, I think
you're
not going to play Brood this game. You're not going to play Brood.
But they ban it. Like we said, Liquid has the last pick, so they can determine their lanes.
Yeah,
and that's why you see the
lineup.
That's why you see the quad ban too.
They ban it.
And they ban it anyway.
Knows. He knows. Give Heen a clap.
Of course he knows.
He knows. He's a smart man. He knows exactly what Liquid's trying to be sneaky with. I can guarantee they were doing that there.
For sure.
They would definitely.
Skywrath.
Oh. Have we seen this before? I think someone said that there was one other one picked in the group stages.
I think there was someone has played Skyrim.
It was not played yesterday. So yesterday or any of the days before that, but it might have been played today. So Skywrath. Okay. So high magic damage versus Enchantress, long duration silence versus Storm Spirit.
So who is playing what? Is this a mid Skywrath?
Is that a Tim Skywrath?
It's probably mid, right, I feel. And Tims and Cuckoo will play the Tiny.
Actually, you might be right. Yeah, you might be right about that.
Run the Skywrath mid.
Oh.
But then, you know what you hit him with? I mean, we are Pugner. Could be like, no, save people from Lifestealer with the Decrepit Fire. It really does ruin a core Skywrath. It's very annoying for the Sand King.
I think they're just going to pick a Miracle hero.
I think Miracle wants to play this. We'll see.
Drow Ranger.
Okay. Miracle Drow. Weehaw Storm.
Ooh,
oh no!
Oh,
Weehaw's playing the Drow.
There you go.
Okay,
You're right,
so
yeah,
I mean, I feel like every game Miracle's always been like, I want to play Storm. I want to play Storm.
Yeah.
He wants to play Storm. He's going to get to play Storm.
So they've got the Drow aura with the triple ranged carries.
All right, and let's see if this indeed is. It's not
Sky.
Not going to be a core Sky. I guess it's not going to be a core Sky because I guess Sky just gets shredded by this right click.
Yes.
Armel, Tiny, Cuckoo, Sand King.
It's the obvious one.
I like that though. In a fun draft, both teams having understandably a very good read of one another. You can definitely feel the Heen influence with the way that TNC have done this.
And TNC, although they have limited catch on their supports, they have catch on one of their core. Oh no, the two of the cores there. So at least have that available for themselves.
10 seconds.
Well, Liquid, they have a good amount of catch. Okay.
Weehaw Drow.
Oh, Drow. They can have great ways to kite this lifestealer out that I'm looking.
Doesn't mid-Drow get sort of destroyed by a Tiny though?
That's how I would feel as well. Look, they're gonna have to help him out.
Yeah. I feel like our map could have a really good time if we does still take the Drow mid, which you would imagine, right? Because every time they play the Storm, Miracle, when Miracle's playing it, he does go side lane with it.
But even then too, Storm Spirit be a little bit, can be pressured by Tinies.
Yeah.
He's killed the Storm Spirits.
We'll say it's, and it also does still feel like a very good lifestealer game, right? You happy? It's a safe lane Storm. You don't care, do you?
You don't care about the Storm, but Enchantress and Drow.
Okay, you think the right clicks is just...
Enchantress is always just a pain to deal with.
You've got so much control around you. You have this cuckoo time combo. These sort of double stuns that are going to be getting on top of the Drow.
I think until
I like what he's done it.
Yeah, I like what he's done it until, like, if Liquid's able to get some Force Staffs online, that's going to be the big key, right? Being able to kite around the Skywrath, being able to kite around, or dodge the Skywrath ulti, kite around the Lifestealer. That's what we're probably going to see them rush those pretty early. The Enchantress, as well as that Drow, we're going to see those Hurricane Pikes coming out very early on, just to kite out. Alright, Hibbs. Every time I look at it, I'll be honest, I think it's a Skywrath.
Dude, that's some fancy set.
Very fancy.
Right there. That is a fancy fan. So let's see, Liquid, is this Drow strat gonna do it? TNC. I think it's gonna. I really do think this is gonna be a tough one for Liquid.
It's actually
because they've got such good ways of. They have a Drow, for instance, that doesn't in the mid game, right? The Ench, they can kill it very easily.
They can absolutely kill it in the mid game. Yeah.
They have a core, can get on top of it with the Lifestealer. Same to be said with the Tiny once he has his blink. I think it's not going to be an easy game for Mind Control's Ench as they absolutely crush that top lane. But even if they do, we've seen Gabby on his Lifestealer make some incredible recoveries.
It's always gonna be tough for his Enchantress though. As soon as 6 happens as a Lifestealer, you kind of get booted out of the lane, even if you have that Chen.
And maybe with the Drow or the lanes are going to be strong enough that TNC are really sort of suppressed in the early stages. We'll see.
The one thing I am a little bit maybe.
And then again, if Weeha's going mid on the Drow and Tiny's there, we could see Armel take an early lead.
Yeah, well, how bad is that damage disparity? So it's 79 plus 2.
Plus the Quelling Blade.
Tiny, plus, of course, the Quelling doesn't work in denies, but the Drow Ranger, it's not that terrible. It's at least 65. That's not that bad compared to what it used to be for the Drow. But yeah, it still should be.
Your atrocity mate.
I'm not looking forward to this one. Two very fun teams to watch.
Yeah.
Very fun drafts as well. Just, let's strain a little bit from the norm.
I mean,
bringing in a Drow strat and bringing in some sort of newish heroes at least we haven't seen a lot. The Skywrath coming in from
Your
TNC.
atrocity mate.
And fun items too. Look at the Quad Mango.
Oh, the Quad Mango.
So, of course, that Skywrath set there. With the no talisman.
Let's get ourselves in. Liquid versus TNC. Game 1 of the 2-game series. Both teams fighting to solidify that chance of being in the potential top half of group and getting to upper bracket. Be able to break away from the...
Yep, and we'll see the exact move that we saw TNC do pretty much every game they've had Chen. Chen goes top, 3 heroes go bottom. It's probably going to skill the Divine Favor any second now so that he pull top lane.
But are able to make some sort of play early on.
Whoa, look at the tips. There we go.
Yeah, love between the two teams.
See, Weeha, it's a very popular area for him to like to hit the drum.
Oh, does he normally do this?
I saw him do it in the series that we cast. Nice. He was hitting the drum there.
Well, good luck.
Let's be honest, Jix. We could give him 30 days and they still wouldn't be ready to fight.
Okay, let's see how much they can actually secure the farm for Miracle too. So one thing I'm also looking at is they have a Kunkka Storm lane, right? Like you can't imagine that doesn't sound like this strong dual lane by any means. Their versus a tanking plus a Skywrath. This is a pressure lane that wants to look to set up for kills constantly. So we'll see how much they're able actually to do down here as Liquid. They might have to bring the CM down pretty early on, protect and secure Miracle's farm.
Room-wise, it's no one really looking to gear up for a big fight.
Divine Favor skilled. The Rapture. They're actually going to bring the Sanking to top lane, so they're wanting to not have that Lifestealer in that matchup versus Enchantress. Systems up immediately.
He's moving.
He's moving. He's not TPing either. He's going for the long walk.
Yeah,
He's
he knows.
He's stutter-stepping a little bit besides. Yep, Miracle doesn't want to be laning versus the pressure lane, so which is the Lifestealer Skywrath lane they wanted to do. Top, versus Sanking. We'll get quite a few creeps here by himself, and GH also. GH is now also in core here.
Taking a top of harassment there from
Cuckoo? Cuckoo? Is Cuckoo just dead to GH?
Oh, yes!
First blood.
What? He just let him auto-attack him to death.
GH,
He literally just right-clicked him the whole time and got 2 nukes up, and Cuckoo just stood there. He just tanked. He underestimated the nice attack speed. You know, we do know CM has gotten buffed a few times in the last recent patches for attack speed. Had that early rate is much stronger. Cuckoo?
G8 there with a 600.
Look at his face. Look how shocked he is.
What?
My control.
All right.
We'll soak that pressure down bottom. Cuckoo. Oh man, that's so painful. I mean, GH is so rich now. Boots, 500 gold.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
He's rolling the lane.
That just happened. As Armel gets the toss back onto the range creep. He will. We hot.
That's going to be a kill.
We're hit.
No, so so far the CS was better. Armel was getting a good lead anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah,
As we expected, right?
Yeah, I think I'm going to see Armel sort of take over this matchup.
It's a tough one, for sure. They already got the bottle. Bring out immediately on the courier. And the runes are already starting to spawn. Liquid do have tap to the runes, but probably be able to get that one for...
Nature attend us.
Trader sunset. Are you? He's certainly been... Yeah, exposed to the creep. They actually going to try and roll down mind control a little bit.
They actually get the open wounds off.
That Nature's Attendance heal does end. With that in mind, they've still got mana on it. They're going to get this one. Ooh, maybe not with the stick charges. And, 7 HP.
Actually is able to survive.
The stick will save him. He's able to get back and away.
He does get that invis, fills up his bottle as well.
Refuel.
The last is it there? We 2. So yeah, Tiny of course gonna pull ahead in those last hits. We see Sanking starting to recover, of course, after dying solo to the Crystal Maiden. Miracle will be able to free farm up top. He wanted to get with moving the Storm Spirit toward that top lane. So they're holding this tri lane here. They're still on TMC. They wanted to put the pressure on the Enchantress. Maybe just keep guarding Gabby, making sure they can just get all that farm as Armel again. Get the toss back.
Has he got the damage to block him up? Quite enough. That's been put up trouble with him.
Got hit by the tower.
Yeah, makes the read to stand his ground. Raid hits back. Another suicide just from Tim. Armel. He walks in, verifies pop, but it doesn't matter. We with the point and Gus knocks him back. And Armel just walks to his death there. We are with the outplay.
I guess he didn't expect the Gus to be
Didn't expect the Gus. We are.
All right, and now we have got the triple rate bend. Yeah, triple says like the quad rate bend finished up
right.
for it. So now his threshold is too high for the Tiny, and his damage is also pretty good. We just recovered.
Kuro. Chased him by Ian Sims. They should be able to get this one.
Hold the stun as long
Unless
as
he
possible.
can get the denied to Ancients.
Can he?
Yes!
No! Yeah, you
cannot.
That Bloodstone Bassy. Lots of damage, Chen, 62.
Yeah, huge. Chen is going to be making these moves. Cuckoo up top's got to be careful. He's very low. Sentry coverage.
My control. Trading hits with that heal pop. He's feeling confident.
Charm being totally free on the top. 25 and 18.
They're in goal, putting the Enchantress bottom. So I'm pretty sure they're fine with like anything that happens to mind control bottom. And he's actually not even died anyway. He's not getting like 12 last hits, but that's just fine. They're securing Miracle to get that free farm. And yeah, I mean, it's so massive that How's able to get that kill.
Cuckoo again! He gets GH with the right clicks.
He's queued up the drops immediately after that kill. He's feeling it.
This GH Crystal Maiden is terrifying.
They're surrounding Weehaw. They have the mud golems, the shard golems.
There's one. For more, and he's getting back. GH is there, but there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. Tree out as well, but he's back to the shrine. GH is there, ready to guard him.
And now the right clicks.
GH is going to chase for a kill. Tor's going to hit. They're going to be able to get AU. He cannot run away from this one. Another kill. GH on a kill.
He wants another one too. Look, he's giving the right clicks to Armel now too.
Kuro's still got mana to play with. They could have a chance to control it. Armel's got the avalanche.
Hashtag so fast with the Drower as well.
TP over.
Armel?
Weehaw with that short range TP to cut him off. The torrent is going to miss, but look who's waiting in the trees. GH is there, hiding. Right clicking him down. Give it to GH. Dominating. 4 kills, 6 minutes in.
Yeah, I think he has the full drum.
Oh my goodness.
He can buy the full drum at any second now. He's about to have enough gold for it, pretty much.
Best CM in town.
30 more gold until he has a drum. 6 minutes, boots drum. Probably the fastest we've ever seen on a Crystal Maiden in Dota 2. Oh my god. Wow.
Well, the 3-core lineup with the Drow strap. So
This
it's
is
a
the
4-core lineup with
yeah.
the Drow strap.
Drow or a Crystal Maiden with that new improved attack rate.
Hey.
Tims.
Oh.
Looking on here. Now it does drop a level. Weehaw is level 6 now.
Third highest net worth in the game at the moment.
Oh, I love it.
Nearly higher than everyone on TNC.
I mean, yeah. That's just might be one of the fastest drums, period, right? I was like,
Yeah,
fastest drum, like,
who
who else gets to drum that early? Scabby does get the rotation toward top as UT. He has to make those moves.
High midnight, they get on top of Weehaw, and then TNC are able to outnumber. He blocks as well onto
Nice
TNC.
blocks.
Control him. Again, killed. Double for Sims. TNC strike back. Choosing to fight where the CM is not. That is not where you want to go, and that's the players that TNC have to make. But try and abuse the areas of the map where GH isn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's problematic for them, though, because now they have to send Gabby up top or toward the jungle, pretty much, because he can't actually lane Birth the Enchantress. Gabby, level 4, MC, Mind Control, level 6. So, Life Stealer, kind of in a weird position now, unable to really find a good place to farm.
Yeah, he has been found.
Carry's been spotted.
Carry it down. They get the kill. It's a good amount of gold as well. Miracle will be able to find the trade.
AU got the kill, though. Well, he's going to be really rich on the Chen there, but probably would have preferred to have that one coming out.
He wants to be like GH.
Maybe he does want to be.
He's seeing these rich supports. He says, I want to do that as well.
Gabby's going to have a buff recovery period. Like, he's going to have to jungle.
We have seen him do it before.
He has.
He did do it against Secret.
He wasn't set back. No,
Sure, he's full flowers net worth at the moment, sure.
Yeah, he's...
But we have seen him do it.
Absolutely.
And overall, yeah, everyone's relatively close, you know. He's sure he's down at the bottom, but there's only about 1k difference between that and towards the top regions of the net worth.
Yeah, and they're already setting up here for this wrapper. They have the double shard golems, they have the centaur, as well as the Sanking. They get this initial stun. Miracle should be brought down here.
Slow man drop. They should have him with the setup, walking with the centaur, perfect chain lockdown, and Miracle's got. TNC continuing to make these moves, AU around the map. The action going, and the way it was wasted the course that needed.
In this game, it will look to be first your phase armlet, SL kind of build here coming out. Heavy as that straight physical damage that the having on top of Drow will be able to through that. And Mind Control is super. He was like, hey, I got sacked bottom that way. Top 4 net worth, able to get level 7 super early in the game as well.
Space now. Moves to lane. TNC have May. Kukin now showing his face down here. Lane. Poke onto Armel. TP comes in from Tim in case any chase was there.
It was a bottle of blood.
Miracle. Himself a support kill. GH is going to be there to help out.
Give the drum charge to your Storm Spirit.
Spot, so we'll be able to secure the 2 top. TNC seem to be dead at the bottom. In fact, have Armel and Tim's hit it. Certainly the burst that give an edge. Trin as well will spawn bottom in favour of the Armel Tiny, and certainly look to try and make a play with that.
Yeah, you probably think that Mind Control is going to pick up a bracer as well as a close pretty soon with the lines. Starting to save up a little bit of extra gold, maybe big crit for. Oh. speed. You see that with the Drow aura. It really does start to make such a difference, even beyond 66 attack speed in this Enchantress.
Dyer's top tower is about to fall.
Started the TP, but he stopped it. He looked like he was faking, trying to
stay
play.
down.
Mind control knows though, he's pinging it out. Look at that.
Dyer's
I'm gonna
top
go,
tower
guys.
is under- Bid farewell to Dyer's
Cool.
top tower.
Trade though, he'll push at least that top tower during Severo. 5,000 net worth. He's got an absolute free farm in this game. Third denies on him as well. Level 8.
Dire structures are fortified.
He shows his face. Does get glyphed up here.
There they go. Here's the collapse. Liquid are prepared with the TP coming in. The question is, can they kill controlling down the sticks apart? With GH with the field does get cancelled by the Avalanche, but it doesn't matter. They still kill off Cuckoo. Miracle on top of Armel. Armel going for the TP out. Have they got the damage in time? They haven't. So Armel will escape. But that definitely something that Liquid were more than prepared for.
Liquid immediately keeping up, moving to try to set up and defend this mid tower. The mid tower will die, but they're looking for Gabby. Will be okay. He will get away there. Finish though. Say he's gonna be okay, but now you also getting chased up. Mind control, running out.
Man, dive any further. They got the tower. Miracle and GH smoking to the side. They catch anyone. TP from Cuckoo. Gus slipping their vision down. So with the sandstorm by the tower for now.
There. Gotta look elsewhere. Just farm the enemy side of the map. Gabby starting to recover as you say in face. Gloves of haste, queues up the Midas, level 7. Well, of course.
The show bottom trying to blink. Backs away as we'll see Liquid heading back down to that area.
Liquid's gonna play a bit of a farm game now, right? Have the Drow Ranger, they're just gonna back up and continue to jungle here at really, really fast pace that there's no way that TNC can match the pace that Liquid's gonna be jungle farming these next few moments. They're gonna have to do some invasive plays to try to just put up some kills with in particular Armel. He doesn't have the blink either, so it's quite a bit harder. And we do see, of course, the double bracer actually. It's such a fast pace.
Until these blinks come out, TNC make those aggressive jumps and force pressure.
I think they should still be forcing to look at the towers, right? They have the chant, so I think this is the right move down, trying to set up for AU to surround his bottom core and just push it down very quickly because the tower goes damage and the chant creeps. He's also set up 4 skeletons in the enemy jungle to scout any type of rotation that does come from. They are smoking up. It looks like they do want to set up to defend this bottom tower from the long ways. Skeleton sent out. Scout out. Will not on AU. Yeah, he is microing. Will die very quickly. Tower, they won't put the pressure on it at all. Preemptively have set up. Chasing the creeps. GH, he wants them. Oh, just gold.
Yeah, all 3 of them here.
GH takes them.
That's my beast.
Miracle gets silenced up. Oh, Armel's here though.
Miracle, the trap is sort of set, but still with the movement speed. He's running around. Miracle's got a little bit mad. He's zipping. He's trying for these kills, but he dies for it. That's a straight up lead.
That was a little over aggressive, we'll call it here.
A lot of money for Tim's.
It definitely is. And Tim's is for a pretty scary item if you are Miracle. He's going for a rushed Athos build.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Just say, he's closing in on it. Getting kills like that. Blink Dagger's done for
Both.
Cuckoo. The double blink.
Yep, double blink with a Skywrath. Well, so Tim, he's got partners now that he can pair up with to look for those kills.
There's Backup coming in and Cuckoo gets in with a 2-man epicenter. Armel's going to be kept safe. The rest of TNC ready to close down. After GH tossed over, GH will fall. The Avalanche again catching the 2 of them. They'll find mind control. Heroic's going to get the boat for him. Will allow it to get into the spot. Strip back in. Try and focus down. Cuckoo gets the bow straight off. They can't see him though. They've got the protection. They'll kill him off. Miracle diving in for more. Miracle again. He's under the tower. Armel's going to be able to kill him off. That's a triple kill for Armel. As Miracle tried his best to turn things around. which just ended up being more money to Armel as TNC closed that net worth gap, shut it down, and Liquid, they're letting it slip away a little bit.
Yeah, an even experience change, but yeah, TNC coming out quite a bit ahead there after that kill there onto Miracle. Now Gabby, he's thinking down here a little too long. He's gusted up, the controls coming out, the damage. Will he be able to get the range up? He's getting to the tree line.
But they have got TPs are coming down. There's 4 heroes hunting for Gabby.
Actually,
Too speedy. Out of them. So, you know, Gabby's recovery continues. He's now top 4 net worth. This is the power of the Gabby lifestyle. Doesn't matter how shut down he gets in the lanes. He always finds the places to be, and he will make that comeback.
pushing this tower here as they do have that catapult, of course, too. All rallied around GH. 1500 HP Crystal Maiden with double bracer drum. Here, and the 4 stats are starting to get queued up as we expected on Liquid versus Skywrath lineup versus the Lifestealer. All they're going to be doing is kiting and getting people out of those combos for the next few months. Position down here, looking to progression going. 8 here down from the bottom, as well as Gabby are just kind of
see. That was the 4 there. Go for the play and head towards mid. Or Gabby, but is Liquid round. If TNC can get over to that Radiant Triangle, find the jump catch onto Miracle.
they want to get forward up there. That one. They do have one on Tim. Down, trying to get spin here. Spotted.
Blink on him.
For sure.
He's in, there's the combo. TPs are coming in, but he gets absolutely destroyed by the high magical output. TNC, the silence is there on mind control. He gets picked up for Tim, does get cancelled by the frost. By Miracle, straight back, get Tim's in return. TNC, they're going to try and fight forward. This is by the shrine. The boat is out. GS is using field. Will continue to persist. Gabby's rage wears up. Got a back up armor, blocking these big charges, but Miracle's in, has enough mana to get on top of him, and this time Liquid will punish TNC for taking a bit of a greedy fight, trying to push up, go for more around that shrine spot. Cuckoo with the blink timing will break himself out of there.
Very nice. But yeah, they go a bit too far, right?
Yeah, they get the kill and they stick around.
Tims went really deep forward in, and the team kind of got baited to try to help him out a little bit. Armel off there because of it. Now Liquid can transition this tower into some map control for themselves too. And they're probably going to get some D-wards out of all this too. They know TNC invaded this area. 1 or 2 of these, if not 1 or 2, will get D-warded for sure. But you have to imagine, we'll know that that's there with where they jumped Weeha. Fine. This one's actually just on the
It's just out of range, right?
Right? They actually won't find the D2 for
pretty huge. You could definitely set
really
up
nice
for
TNC.
yeah, another play from TNC. Love that. Obviously,
Whoop.
enough they do.
He's killed.
Combo power of the Skywrath, this Mystic Flare, just pretty much guaranteed kill on a lot of these heroes, even Burrows.
50 gold left for the A-Toast.
Yeah,
He's gonna have great ways to catch.
And now
Take on to Miracle.
Miracle, he is going for greed. There's no defensive item being queued up by Miracle.
He's gonna depend on his teammates just to force and snap him out of that really pretty much. He does have protect. Tonight they at least have the Rom that can't come out to help him with that too. He is gonna be pretty tanky.
I think if he's top, they've got the first. So there's the setup, the silence, the FD.
Easy kills.
Miracle is found out and again on his and 2 deep. GH was close by, but at least at this time before the force is going to be farmed. Nothing that you can do to keep Miracle safe there.
And these two are a big threat.
They can just kill. They just roam the map, kill as a duo.
Yep, now the Veil is also finished up too. With that Atos, they can easily set up the kills on anybody. You see the build as well, Tim's 2-4, just maxing that Ancient Seal, making sure he has the extra duration silence first. They're continuing to look for pressure.
Zeros, they hit arm out. But this Cuckoo, the double counterplay, the 2-man burst strike, sentries down. A lot of Liquid here in the river as they're looking to fight. Cuckoo's coming down. Cuckoo will fall. The time back there. Into the setup. Stun. Beautiful setup from Armel. Followed up by AU's Centaur Conqueror. Let's see if they get more. Mind control is healing up. Gabby's rage will finish. They've dragged back Armel into this torrent combo.
Miracle's respawned.
He is tanky. Miracle ahead up. Miracle going for the big zip, but the silence. He zips straight into his death. Miracle dies. As Alpha, he finally falls. As he fills out, but the rage is back up. Gabby can get up to the high ground. They're still trying to chase. Mind control starting to fall a little low on the mana. The control's there for Kuro. Drift back Tims. Liquid will be able to find the 3 kills.
Miracle is definitely getting punished for his greed. Jumping in that far forward versus a Skywrath. Not having any type of defensive items here whatsoever.
Time goes on and Gabby continues to survive these fights. That Radiance gets closer. Relic gold now done for Gabby.
He's actually top worth in the game now, after being bottom 3 for quite a while.
This is why teams, you know, was Chaos Elite, they were banning this up first phase. I think the Gabby lifestyle, you gotta be scared of it. You gotta respect
it again. This toss back was so nice.
It's the
By
combo.
Armel. It landed right on top of my control too, so it was just like, oh nice, double stun. Pop, boom. They get the damage to be able to bring him down nice and easy. So without Weehaw also, their fight becomes a lot weaker because they don't have aura, right? You see my control, his attack speed is so much slower with him throwing out those impetus. They really need to make sure they attack Weehaw. And he's got the Hurricane Pike finished up, and we see those BKBs being queued up next, trying to deal with that heavy amount of magical damage that TNC does have. Miracle. He's going for the greed still, right? Bloodstone, and then he's got the beat. All just trying to protect him. Everything.
Found him here. And they'll get it. Around this area with the sentry and he's
Dire's top
all
tower.
liquid.
They're right next to the Roach Pit too.
With the Drow aura, definitely a temptation. Will be spotted by TNC, of course, but Creep, they'll know what's going on. They are without the Sand King.
They do have wards all set up in the area here too, so they have great information if TNC does try to set for
And
something.
they should get away with this one.
It does die very fast.
Hard to... Yes, okay, Cuckoo's buying back. With Cuckoo back in the game, Liquid's got to be careful, and they will start to immediately back out of the Roche Pit.
And they're not healthy on mana on Miracle either. He still is... Not the Shriner next to him, but yeah, half mana
Here
here.
we go, next fight. Radiance is out for Gabby. Make that fight a lot more annoying.
They're gonna go fight right now. Tim's TP's back to base, gets Raptured back in. They're gonna smoke and look for the play here. Spot as well.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Fine, Liquid are going to play it safe, stay on the high ground.
On top. Don't here.
They're on to Kuro first, toss up, can they burst him down? They can, that's one decade. Looking to move in with the rage, they're on top of GH goes for the ult, but there's the cancel as Kuka's in. The Burrow Strike can't be brutal on Spirit, so that's not mana to zip up the high ground. The silent, their mystic flare is perfectly placed by Tims. There's 2-3 deaths, there'll be a buyback for Kuro. Liquid will be able to try and get both of the support. Tims laying down, but Gabby, Cuckoo and Armel, they're still going forward. Jump down to the low ground for Cuckoo, he's on top of Weaver, tossing and Gabby brings him down to the low ground. They get another as Kuro, he bought back for this, but Gabby, he's going to be ready to do it. He has rage, he has everything, he taunts. There will be a torrent, but Kuroki is down. TNC overrunning Liquid.
We said that ward might fight Liquid back, and it did. They still had the vision up on that high ground from the play that they made earlier in the game. They make that sneaky smoke, and they get the instant jump on Kuroki. Perfect target they can find. No, from Miracle. He gets Atos, he zips out, but then he gets silenced, and he gets hit by a perfect Mystic Flare by Tims.
Landing the Mystic Flare to perfection, and this is TNC's time to shine. Into the pit they go. Roshan will be theirs.
Tower.
As Liquid, now the ones to be behind. Overall in net worth, both Armel and Gabby sitting at those top 2 spots in net worth.
And that's what 3 back-to-back deaths for Miracle, him unable to really do anything inside the fights. Here we see it again, with that vision on the high ground, they just instantly kill Kuroki. You see Cuckoo gets a great epicenter here, hitting onto GH, killing him immediately also as well. And Miracle, yeah, he just dies.
And Sims, just quick placement up on the high ground, that's exactly where he is, sort of trapped in as well.
And Weehaw, sure, he's focus firing one target, but they're already on top of him. Cuckoo was already hitting him, breaking that marksmanship aura, so his damage was reduced. And then easily from there, they collapse on him with those tanky heroes. Now Bound Runes will spawn. They're set up on the top side. Smoking.
I'll take your truth.
Sun is done on Miracle. there. So they're greedy with the builds and gotta be careful that he doesn't feed his lock away again. Liquid, they're gonna correct. They are able to get in and on top. Opt in. So Bloodstone charge to start things off for Miracle.
Yeah, at the Bloodstone, so tankiness, and he even takes the 400 health talent on top. So that's 2200 health on that Storm Spirit. A little bit better chance of surviving maybe that.
Oh!
Yar fessed it up. Armel also he got his items too much. He's got he's got the Aghanim's back go. We heard it.
Scouting up creeps, they will see it burn. No, but Armel's still able to jump to Kuroko. Iconic cap ready, start looking for the second target. Towards Mike John, Mike puts the BKB. The pull down Miracle, looks to zip fall for more. Armel will fall. Liquid, they kept on, zip onto a second. Bloodstone charges for Miracle, start to rack up. He's not done, he zips straight in, look for the backline, but Silence is down, the missing play again. Miracle, what is he doing?
He's playing way too aggressive versus the Skyrim.
What is he doing? Every time he just zips right. I mean, it's as if he expects the rest of his team to have ball lightnings as well. They don't. He goes right past and he's defeated.
You can't be doing this plays without BKB.
As quick he gets those Bloodstone charges, he loses them straight away. Back down to the default 14. Need Miracle to stay alive.
He's just got to be more careful with
He's giving away so much gold as well. It's really adding up. That's.
I mean, not even just
7
gold,
deaths.
experience too. I mean, Tim's has a 30% experience gain talent, and he seems to just be getting given kills when Miracle does jump in like that. We see the fight here. My control is doing a crazy amount of damage here, just holding his ground with that BKB.
I mean, sure,
Takes out everything, but
he just look zip. Pretty much traded
instantly
into Tim's,
silenced.
Gabby, and Cuckoo, and the rest, no one else is able to follow that up.
Just gotta be more careful. Be doing those. I think he probably knows that for himself too. He's probably gonna be playing a little careful.
I mean, you'd think so, but then we said that a few of those plays ago.
Have the items to protect it. They have that 4-step, and I believe Group's having a glimmer too. But like you were saying, he's zipping way too far away for them
They
to even
can't reach him.
protect
No one can help him.
Yep.
TNC, they'll happily take that as they continue to take over some more of the map. Tier 2's gone down bottom. Gabby's continuing to rise as he now starts to pull ahead, even of his own team. Armel, they are going to see this lifestyle farm just skyrocket. It's 3-0-9.
Yeah, they're all picking some big items. I mean, even AU, inside of all the fights, he's surviving as this Chen a lot of the time. He even has, I mean, he's got a whole mechan of lats for himself with this 5 position Chen. He will also be able to contribute quite a lot inside of the fights, just that heal, that big burst heal with that Divine Favor. It's the hand of God. It can counteract a lot of liquid damage.
Do Radiant want their middle tower to fall?
Can't do mistakes against TNC. TNC more than happy to take advantage of them.
They're setting up the sandstorm in the mid.
Dyer's top tower has
Maybe it's a little bit of trap.
If anyone falls for it.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Focusing on up that top lane, see if he can get sort of a pick off it. It's gonna be that scan, it's gonna catch out the fact that someone's in the tree line.
Do Radiant want their middle tower to fall?
At least by the town. Cuckoo might surface the
Radiant's top tower.
to show.
Miracle.
Cuckoo jumps in. They've got the lockdown and once the Bloodstone heal, it's not going to keep him alive as Miracle dies yet again. As TNC, they're just playing, they're a fair few levels ahead of what Miracle's bringing to this game. They're outplaying him every single, I mean, he's outplaying himself.
They're always in the right place at the right time. Tim's always being there. Same thing with Cuckoo. They're playing extremely well, but Miracle is playing a little bit too risky, though. Jumping forward there, not expecting to be there.
Have a bit of a poke buying time for the rest of the team to come up. Quite close enough to do anything with that.
Dire don't
Except for the tier 1 tower.
Radiant's
He's
top
diving
tower.
past the
Radiant
tier 2s.
structures are
Now
fortified.
they'll look to just clean that one up. Gabby. Just did get reclaimed about 18 seconds ago here, so Gabby that first one here. Now they will claim this high guard. Well, Liquid, they're trying to reclaim it themselves here with these boards here. Cuckoo, okay, spotted.
X-Mark, able to dodge the combo with the ult. The rest of TNC sat behind. Liquid, they're trying to pop this. Cuckoo breaks away with the bow strike. Monkey drop, holds the BKB, starts to move forward. Zipper from Miracle now will zip defensively. They'll try to sit back, wait for the first kill to happen, and it will. This is kill off Cuckoo. 1 for 1. See if they can jump in. Armel gets the toss back. The mind control is surrounding. Gabby's on top of him with the open, with the force down to the low ground. Will save it. Trees being thrown in won't be enough.
Yeah, 4-step there from Weehaw. He's called from one of his teammates. He just starts walking toward that there. And yeah, they lose Cuckoo.
Quid back to King and Good. Favor them. Miracle zipped into this, but Armel's waiting with Gabby. Miracle.
Stupendous!
This time,
A little bit of a scare. He probably had a little heart attack there for a moment.
suddenly there's Tiny with a life stealer inside him. Yes, he will still hold on to the fans. He's go off the map. At least give Liquid a little bit of breathing room. Plays are unlikely to happen from TNC's perspective in the next 40 seconds.
Looking pretty good here so far for TNC with these tanky frontline cores, right? Versus that Drow Ranger, versus that Storm Spirit, versus that Enchantress being to get in. Mind control definitely still being the biggest issue with this team for TNC. 8-1 and 8. He's still dealing a heavy amount of damage. Now also level 18, so that max defense is online. He definitely needs to rest the set.
As you can see, cut from the high ground. Go. Maybe see if they can wait and a bit of a bait. Miracle.
Miracle's gonna. They're like Miracle's gonna
Oh,
go for
no.
this. Sure.
Oh, look at him there! He got baited! He got baited! TNC,
They got his number.
they really do. They are working Miracle this game.
They're just predicting him. It's not just Ian who knows him, it seems. It seems like it's all of TNC who knows Miracle. Those greedy type of moves forward.
Characteristic mistakes from Miracle this game. It feels like he's playing it like it's a pub. You know, he's sort of just going in, make moves. Yeah, everyone's off the map.
He's just taking too many risks. And like I said, they don't have that. They don't have like vision on the map.
And he is.
With the last few moments.
It's not like this is a mid-storm. He's the carry.
He is.
He's their safe laner. There's a safe laner with a bloodstone. It's losing charges.
And not getting that much closer to the BKB either. He has pretty much been stuck at that like 10 to 12k mark for the last 9-10 minutes or something.
The way that they've sort of given up these skills, it's hard for him now to sort of say, well, let's hit the jungle. It's a little too late for that because TNC have just taken over the entirety of Liquid's half of the map.
Exactly. They've lost complete map control. Everything's pushing it onto their side every single time, and yet TNC just always making plays there as well. And they're just still, they're just camping this high ground here. Always ready to bring fight to live. They have the saves, like we were saying, they have the, what, 3 staffs now? Yeah, 2 Hurricane Pikes and a 4th staff to try to protect people, but the BKBs are so much versus that Skyrat's saying. They have given up so many kills before those BKBs. It's already 33 minutes and they don't have them finished up.
Roshan's up, TNC. They'll head into the pit. They'll be able to take it very quickly down. Liquid know where they can even push out and get to this. TNC have just set up the to allow themselves to make all these sort of plays without, you know, they just do not have the route to get out and do anything themselves. This really is, again, a showing of why you have to be prepared for TNC. I mean, a lot of brilliant. They really like their draft this game, and you're sort of just seeing the impact of it. The fact that they have this high magical burst. Gabby, second pick lifestealer, it doesn't matter. They are that good with it. Gabby, we saw 4th bottom at the laning stage. He's ended up at the top, and he's not just at the top, he's miles ahead at the top.
And it's cool that they even buffed out something like a Skyrat, something you do not see very often. But the Storm Spirit has a really, really hard game until he gets BKB versus that instant cast silence that does come out. It's very similar to the hexes that come out from the Lions, the hexes that come out from the Shadow Shamans. This is a very similar thing, but in fact, it just makes you take that much more magical damage.
There's the BKB.
There we go, he's got it. Did he end up?
Now,
sold a null, I think it was, like, for it. Okay.
Now he can feel a little safer making those zip-ins.
Ideally, he wanted to have the so he can focus fire Tims and kill him during it, right? But Tims, he's got a Ghost Scepter. So he's got his own ways to protect himself now, too.
The armor's got a Ghost Scepter.
Yeah, they're all building those items to protect themselves from that heavy physical damage.
Went on to Kuro. Kuro open wounded. Just Gabby on top of him, another force Forces coming into play. We'll get Kuro back to the high ground.
Push them away, all the way back into their base though, as those bounty runes do spawn. Cuckoo immediately ports bottom, trying to set up for the both of them there. Away, GH gets X'd, and we'll be able to get an X back to the base.
And see, the 11k net worth advantage.
Having this Aegis, having this cheese, continue to grow that lead and sit themselves right outside the liquid base, just farm. Come out. The numbers prepared for you.
Surprised to see Dota Plus. Some of the previous series we saw with TNC was normally Dota Plus seemed to doubt TNC quite a bit. But in this game, Dota Plus knows this really is an 80-20 game at the moment with the lead that TNC have.
TNC, they're going to actually start forcing the issue here. They've got 3 of the just aura creeps coming from the chest. Yeah. Gabby. A lot of damage though. Oh, save my control. Does hurt. A lot of damage on the tower there.
Gabby wants to go for the ball over to Gabby, so Gabby had a DD ready to go for the next fight. Another BKB out for GH. They've got his ready to go.
So on those ancients with the open wounds. They're just camping themselves right here outside. Let Liquid get out to get any farm whatsoever because they have their cycle grid. They have a ward that right side there watching round 2. Get out. You know it's
He played on our map. To maximize that blast.
And protection too. He can protect his teammates as well, which is really.
It's all about TNC getting the jump before the BKBs are out. Two of those two very done as tiny tanky, so certainly a possibility that they will come out. Liquid early with the usages.
Jump here, Miracle. With the BKBs, they're focused straight away. So on the tank, but there they have with Ghost to save. Who's going to be fun? He's able to get up with the forest. But BKBs are going to start to wear off. With those BKBs usage, they didn't find the kill. Now the player will continue to run into the base. On top of We Are. They'll get forced out of Mystic Clever. Cuckoo. He's deep with the save. Striking at it's not enough to kill We Are. And now they're turning. They'll take Cuckoo. They'll look towards Gabby. The controls stay. Gabby with the upper buckles won't get away. The Aegis is up. Cuckoo buys back.
Hey, you gotta really bring him into the fight here with that divine favor. Oh, looks like we're in a little bit of problem here. Bug? What's happening?
What happened? Whoa. What's the bug?
I know he bought back and he was trying to get divine favor.
Oh, it's his keyboard. Well, I thought he was implying something was wrong with the game of Dota 2, and I was like, oh dear, but no.
Yeah, because he was trying to divine favor him back into the fight immediately after the buyback, and it looked like he was trying. He was sitting there like trying to cast and he couldn't. Like,
so he hasn't been able to. No, but he hasn't used it.
He still has it. Yeah, he still has it. He wasn't able to actually click it. That's what he was saying.
Oh, but he can click it now, right?
I mean, hopefully. That's what he was saying is he couldn't.
Blaming the game. This game is flawless.
They didn't have vision there. That was the most important thing there, right? They didn't actually have any type of reveal on Cuckoo when they jumped in with that epicenter on Weehaw, so he just gets glimmered and disengaged perfectly.
So you imagine he's just trying to do my favorite and it just didn't work?
Yeah, we'll see.
But now it should work. It should work, right?
I imagine so.
Yeah.
Look, there shouldn't be any the blocks, is it?
How's he gonna do it? But you imagine that would be the only reason why the pause, right?
Yeah, I mean, that he said you can't, right?
Can't call.
Can't call. They can't really call. Imagine that's the
But then again, the 300 IQ player.
Maybe now they're just. We were trying.
It was bad. You know, he didn't actually want to call him. He was like, oh, Liquid, I can't call him. Yeah, I tried to. He used to do it. But no, you're right. He probably just didn't. Whatever reasons. Yeah, probably just there's something wrong with his chair or something. Yeah. Not the game.
Camp here on the high ground here. They're still looking for the fight. Jumped in. Jade spotted as BKB.
Miracle. BKB's fought. Miracle is taking so much damage there from Gabby. Miracle. The back out. BKB's been used by all 3 members of the turn was Cuckoo. Cuckoo out again. Ghost form keeps him alive. Finally falls there. Out turn towards Gabby. Gabby inside of will be able to retreat. Armor jumping to the back. He's found Miracle. Yeah, arm out. Gets the kill. Will be dragged back into the tower. got the damage from Mind Control. Armel popped the piece. Mind Control's out and the bash is there. We are trying to speak the PTP, but Gavin's on top of it. Chases down with range. Get back from Miracle. Is trying to kill Armel, but Armel with life. He chases down a second. He's not done yet. Up to the height to GH. TNC just destroying Liquid in all of these fights, regardless of the BKBs. It just seems like Liquid at this point, because they're far behind, they cannot get the kills during the BKBs.
No, they don't have the damage, especially to go through the Tiny. You saw Armel, he tanked up so much. He had a cheese. The cheese gets fixed and he turns it entirely, but they're just so tanky. And with these gold scepters that they have, let's say they set all that physical damage, they just pop those scepters and then they set the fight pretty evenly there. Tim has an E-Blade also for himself.
Three buybacks from Armel. GH has popped the BKB, but again, Gabby with the back. Causing issue. GH is trying to run. He's up to the background with the remainder of that BKB. He will. On turns with the Avalanche, they'll disengage. TNC more than happy with this one, poking 3 buybacks out of Liquid and only losing Duke. So now the timing's 40 minutes is up, they'll go and get the runes, but we'll see back here how Liquid struggled in the fight even with these 3 BKBs.
Look at Miracle, he gets shredded, both Gabby as well as that tree volley right on top of him very quickly, but the Ghost Scepters do come out, and we see how much save they do have. They just keep Ghost Sceptering and maybe even E-Blade each other. Miracle does get that nice kill, but yeah, Armel jumps into against Miracle, and then you see we can't even see him on the screen here. He isolated all the are on the top right, trying to chase Gabby.
And they don't kill the Tiny.
She's and he's fine.
And
Mind Control's out.
It took all of his mana to bring him down the first time. Mind Control's unable to do it again. Gabby's lost it just. It's unkillable. 7-0-11, Gabby.
After he was level 4 to level 6 or level 7, he was just jungling, and he's able to recover like this with TNC's move control on the map. Just getting all those kills on Miracle. Miracle just having 10 hits in this game on the lane Storm's moving.
Looks like he's not prepared to see that good draft that Silver life stealing. He's got to punish the first phase. But again, Ghost Form being off on his way, keeping him safe from the right. He's able to jump into where you and TNC now with the disengage. Miracle popped the BKB, but now the BKB is worn off, so Miracle's got to get out of it. He cannot stick around. And these BKB traits just getting lower and lower, and it really feels like none of the usages have actually done anything. They got them too late, it feels. Just earlier fights where Liquid was just getting destroyed, was overextended, punishing them. The BKBs are now out at a point where it doesn't really matter. TNC just wait them out, get out of the fight, and get back in with a lot of success. It's 17k lead for TNC, and they're unable to sort of chase the increase in gold that TNC is just constantly getting.
Yeah, they're just too tanky. It does seem to be like that, and with those Ghost Scepters, like they just beef up AU as well, right? The Chen, you can never take that out of the fact how much healing he does provide inside of the team fights. With that mech, with that Hand of God, all just beefed up. See all these high levels, of course, coming to play. Lots of FPM talent in this game.
Jex thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall. So he's wrong.
Avalanche cooldown. We'll take more often. I mean, 5-second Avalanche cooldown is pretty crazy.
It's long, Gabby.
Now he can stick on BKBs.
You've got to watch out if the Miracle doesn't dip in melee range.
I mean, if he gets missed and then he gets bashed afterwards, that's full BKB if he did pop it. Already ticking down on full. It's still 7 seconds. Still has a little bit more leeway. Focus firing targets as that BKB gets lower and lower. Harder and harder. More Liquid. It's not like they can just go for the backlines, right? Either. Like usually what we say is, you know, sometimes the backlines are really causing problems. Or to try to go for them here, but these backlines are tanky. This Chen is ridiculously tanky.
It's these 2 E-Blades, well, 2 E-Blades, yeah, and 1 Ghost Scepter. Yeah. They're just stopping these kills. They're the dream iron against this drought trap. It makes it impossible for the damage to be done on all 3 cores of Liquid. Itemized perfectly PNC. Liquid's items, you know, sure they needed the BKB, as I say, just too late. We have much before, we
has to be
the BKB. Miracle's going to zip forward.
silence. Cuckoo still alive for now. On the back of it all, Armel's looking for the PK will then. We has been separated from the team. The players dropped down. Miracle's dead. He's dead without five. Dead for nearly 2 minutes.
And we
again. Tim's should finally fall, but they've lost Weeha. It is a 2 for 2, but it's TNC getting off at the big cause. Mind Control will be able to TP away every time. It's Weeha Miracle getting taken, and a Miracle does not have buyback available for this.
gone for 100 seconds.
As TNC up high ground. Ahmed is in straight away looking for the setup gap. Weapon works. Buyback will be boxed out by Weeha.
Come on, Sprite.
Well,
Getting focused. He's got the Ghost Scepter.
now lane, Apple tries to move in, looks towards we are able to shove himself back to safety with the Hurricane. The control, right away on TH, one to get him.
Nice play there from Mind Control. He had to use the enchant to dispel the Ghost Scepter there so they could keep getting that focus fire. He got re-Ghost Scepter, but then the magic damage wasn't enough.
The drag back, will be able to hold, will be able to get the kills. This time starting to put a bit of a dent into that lead the TNC have.
And that was Tim's buyback too.
Go for my master.
Right outside the push as well. 100 seconds, no Skywrath.
All right. Be the start of a bit of a comeback. We'll get some space.
Scout going out here.
Yeah, they're gonna get it quick enough with the DD. Should be an easy Roche for Liquid.
Hellbear Smasher in. About 3rd HP on that Roche. They're starting to make their way over.
Get in the pit.
He's got it.
It's low.
I think the
TNC jump. Think they get the kill? They're trying to do it ready. They're with Cuckoo.
He's got refreshes.
He snatches the Aegis. Who will be able to grab the Aegis refresh by Gap. He can turn the bash out onto Kuroki. Kuroki will be surely dead as his invis, but he's burned down by the Radiance. Cuckoo gets there in time.
Cuckoo gets Aegis. Gabby gets Refresher Shard, and she pops
They got everything.
pops the Refresher Shard for actually not, but he just popped it for an inventory slot so he could get the cheese in there really quickly.
Like they make it
That play by
force
Cuckoo.
forward straight into the pit at the perfect time. Cuckoo.
And they're so fast to pick up items as well in the midst of everything. And then we see
Let's get up.
right there.
Take everything from that Roche.
The one opportunity was given in this game to try to get some back into it. Gets denied there by Cuckoo. Great plays, that aggressive 4-step boot forward, getting his lifestealer into the pit immediately. It looked like Liquid was going to get with it too.
It really did. They had the DD on the drought.
Especially how it's set up.
TNC had 3 dead.
Yeah.
Did buyback.
Yeah. The CM as well as the right? Both Cookie as well as GH. They walked up toward that high ground. They're like, we have to stop the Blink Daggers. Like anything we can do trying to find the Sanking so he can't get in the pit. But yeah, Cuckoo pierced right through all of them. Continue, SAU. Brings Tim's.
Nice, they go. Just have a bit of a poke. GH. Wasn't quite get it. Good wave gap. Green tracks. Down upon. Good. Gets him to pawn. They're in straight away on the Sanking. And of course, it's going to be pushed either once. Which is bring him back from the dead. As TNC still hang about the base. Abby. Go back in, finish up the green tracks.
Little cute play there. Blink staff. Blink charge the 4-step. Mind Control 4.
When you want.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Blink stop. Now that would, actually, how would it even work?
I don't know, it might be problems there. The 4-step Mind Control aggressively into it. They do have that momentum, going to be pushing in toward it from top as Liquid sneaky here for this 5v5 fight that catches them off guard. They have them as well on stage. Still on cooldown for the CM for a couple
Radiant are
minutes.
scanning for enemies.
High ground here. So as a shot. He's in the front line. If he's next to the AC and the solo crest, that's a 53 armor. When he gets the solo crest. Yeah, everybody, look at them. Look how much armor they have when they're around each. Skyrun. walking onto the high ground without the tower there.
You can get the jump. And ready for the initiation. Push out. Just shot. We'll see. Yeah, I think the Radiant's with creeps too, so they'll. Gabby's inside him.
They're playing it pretty cautious here since they've had ages before. So they have this big advantage. We have 30 seconds. Those units will be spawning.
I mean, just sort of a good showing of not much difference in map control. You look at the kills, right? It's 32 to 32, but it's a 22,000 net worth difference. 22,000 when the kills are even. Showing how much more, you know, really the definition of empty kills and good kills, right? It's
Exactly. Miracle is 11 mats.
Yeah.
You look at those, like Tim's has 9, AU has 7, what Cuckoo has, but Gabby has 0.
yeah.
On their side, my control still don't have depth as well. Really solid control. Map control really play. They're what, last level 25s I believe here on TNC. They're Cuckoo's just about, yeah, all 3 of them are about to have it pretty much. Finish up those before you really force too much come to. Of course you make it, but they've also picked up, I believe I've been a little bit ago, but the blink flag on Abby to the back lines is one of his own. Go Max. Having a full heart if he wants to sell out something. He actually sold. I guess he's
The full heart?
yeah.
Huh.
So
It's your favourite, would you like to explain?
So heart with lifesteal, of course.
Get your frogs ready.
Yep.
Chat.
Worked with V, works with open, also buffed by divine favors. The restoration amplification right now.
Health regen.
Health regen amplification
cool.
is incredibly high here.
It works with instant open wounds.
And probably within sided soon too, right? You probably get more healing out when you pop out too.
It
So
absolutely does.
I would imagine so.
So you'll see, you know, open wound time, what, 2 hits, he's going to be full HP.
Yeah,
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3. He doesn't have the talent, which you saw a couple of people taking,
Sure,
the
you take that as
50%
well.
ones, but yeah, he's
Still.
going to be life-stealing. Like,
It's going to be very up yeah, as long as he puts deep targets.
and he's naturally just very tanky. It's a heart. It's a heart giving, what, I think it's like 1,000 something.
Miracle's going to go for the combo place. He's got the Aghanim Scepter.
Okay, their initiation was the one thing that Liquid has been pretty lackluster. They don't really have a natural initiator because they have an enchantress in it. So this is going to be the one to try to give them that form of initiation here.
Good follow up, I guess, to Kunkka, Torrent, and Boat after a man. Then Vortex. Get the CM in a position of freezing field. They have got the combo. Problem is, you know, you can see they're a very, very good team fight combo themselves.
They're playing it really safe here on TNC. No need to force the to go for a high ground. They have a minute until they find out when Roshan is. They've just got another level 25s. They've got absolute map control. Just wait for Rosh, wait for A, just wait for Cheese, get your refresher for Aghanim Synth, and then you can look to go for that player. This game, he does take the hand of God. I think talent that overall I think is a better one. Just how it's 1,200 healing when you're next to Divine Favor, and for a lifestealer with a heart, it's gonna be it's gonna be 1,800 healing probably if he's next to Divine, or maybe more than that.
Let's
something
do
like
the
that.
math. So that's 20% heal increase, right?
We'll get heavy focus.
I'd rather do that with maths. That's correct.
Yeah, 2 plus 1. He pops out. People in here, right? And, okay, almost full. 1 or 2 hits.
Just a couple of hits and
Lifesteal.
right back.
Now we give me a cheese. Well. Gets pulled.
Mind control off the BKB for this one, and the BKB's going to wear out. Does he get a kill?
Dropped pretty low. Just the mech for over 600 because of that heart. Divine Fever next.
Just allowing them to get away with sort of frog moving up. Sending Miracle's going to sit on the backlines. Pistol Vortex. I guess the Mystic Flame. Miracle's dead.
He's got the buyback. That's probably why he was saving the BKB, but
I mean, you're giving them the benefit of the doubt.
can't find a reason why I didn't use that before going in.
No. You hit this tower here.
Back in he goes.
Gets hit pretty hard here. The rest of the team. Gabby drops low defense. The E-blade up just in case. And he found himself pretty camping actually.
Doesn't need, he's got the heart right. Yeah. The act of it.
Hey, you're holding it on Reezy. You can put, oh wait, you have a heart, just kidding. Slow siege, he's got sweet hop. He slows down, GH though. This time.
Steps a little too far forward, the Invisible Blade's down on him and GH is dead. They cannot force him into that. Buyback from GH.
Ooh, ooh. It is. Really starting it up.
Dire structures are fortified.
The fortification to keep this pushing with the crit. Back now. Towers falling, they'll focus him and they'll the rare keep up on bike and take the tier 3s on melee. Now the buybacks comes out from Miracle. Look for this one, he'll want the BKB this time. He's trying to chase Gabby. Gabby's rage. And the kill, they're hiding in the trees. They're gonna look for We Are gonna put the BKBs back up to best. Liquid cannot find kills yet again during these BKBs.
Miracle jumped forward. Control was at 0 mana when Miracle jumped, literally 0 mana. And they all just got hit by Tree Volley in the back line and got dropped like 20% HP. They had no follow-up. Protected again. Okay. Constant Ethereal Blades.
It's also cheese, you've got to remember. We're trying to clear out.
Didn't quite get it though.
He did not. The angles are not there. Pay attention in geometry.
Gabby. Poked up my control again at 400 mana. Almost out here. Jump forward.
They've got the cat, they've got the stun, force to the side, the force back will separate mind control from Gabby. BKB's two-man vortex. And focusing that one, but again, he's ready to just turn straight back in. Mindful silence, he's low on mana as well. Control Miracle trying to fight. They're focusing down Gabby.
He's still fine.
He's still got that cheese. There's the pop, the force, drags Cuckoo. Straight in with the two-man bomb, trying to catch the boat. They're on top of We Are pop the BKB with the Invisible Blaze upon it. Nihan's dead, no buyback for 2 minutes. As he's not got the money.
Gabby's just way too tanky.
As We Are, he's not got the money. He had it, but he's 500 gold short. He didn't save up. PNC
Quickly takes out the racks. That should be the
What
Vegas.
can they haven't been able to do anything for the last 35 minutes of this game as TNC.
They can't kill the targets.
They've had complete control, TNC.
Yep, there's way too much tankability coming out here from the TNC and so many different roles coming out from these ethereal plays, these lone storms, everything coming into play here. They claim those megas. Not even have to go for that 4th rush. Life seal up back to full. Very quickly, it's hard to get back in.
Okay, they just push on and do the same to tier 4 they did to the racks.
Okay.
And they know themselves. TNC, there is no rush whatsoever.
They can go pick up their item. They've got a full Bloodthorn now.
Can go and get Roshan.
And now they can back up.
Get that refresh shard and Aghanims. Who would like an Aghanims this game?
Oh, yeah, Tim's.
Tim's.
He's got one cuter. I'm not even giving it to Tim's because he threw the GPM talent. So you're like, Tim's, you're going to get it out, bro.
Tim's, don't let the bitch get rich.
Yeah, we'll give it a Cuckoo. Cuckoo deserves it.
We'll see.
Not for myself, but for others.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
This game, this play for TNC has just absolutely made Liquid crumble.
It really has. They've been positioned perfect every single time. They got a lot of space when Miracle did die a couple times. Miracle does jump forward. Just a long zip forward. They will just get all healed up from that mech.
Dire.
Who's getting what?
Tim's already has his own mech, so I'd assume give Cuckoo.
Yeah.
And he probably should also gonna get the.
You want it on Tim's, right?
Ooh, yeah, they get the refresher with Chim.
Just to be able to throw out a ridiculous damage. On the same target, right? You can't stack the Mystic players, but
You can throw the on top. You can Mystic the refresher, Mystic for sure. Same ones can't do it. You can't Aghanim's other one won't do the second damage. But if you Mystic the refresher, Mystic player, they definitely do. They definitely will miss that though.
okay.
For sure. 2 different instances of spells. Taking the precision or actually, I mean, they're trying to find any type of damage.
GH just said, what are you scrubs doing? It's my time. Step aside, Miracle. Step aside, We Are. I'm going to show you how it's done. He's got the Deso.
Same build as yesterday.
It's all up to GH. He's had enough of his so carries, and he's ready to do it himself.
46k deficit though that he's going to pierce through, and also a 100% win rate according to Dota Plus.
100% Dota Plus.
I didn't think it was going to say. I've never seen it actually say the 100%. It says the 100%.
It knows 100%. This one, it's in the bag for TNC. No surprises they are. Sitting with Mega Creeps and 46k. We have seen a fair few Mega Creep comebacks, but I don't think...
No, they haven't. Liquid on the opposing...
Just the inkling that this probably isn't a game with a Mega Creep comeback.
I think Liquid hasn't left the base in 25 minutes, right? They've been trapped in. Gabby will take a chunk of damage here. Will he actually lose this one? No, he will not lose the agent, just the mech. So that's all that's going to be safe. We'll set and a quick full heal. Seconds. He's back.
Maybe if GH does get a crit. Maybe.
He's get shredded.
If GH wins this game.
He's gonna get shredded.
If GH wins this game, this will be the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
And Gabby's starting to hit way harder now.
But it's not
Bloodhorn.
TNC, look at the club he's up. Onto the tier 4 snake.
Look at the damage it does come to go on to Gabby.
Okay. GH.
Oh, he picked up the holy channel, but even more healing again from that. And got him back. I'm gonna look at the healing stats at the end of this game. That's one thing I want to look at. It should give him a breath of sharp that she would do.
Tries in the jump. Gabby's gonna be again. Gabby.
They got it.
You can see it one ticket ball. The bow is down. They cut the kick. The combo is there. Break the bow. Meg's gonna be blocked. He's gonna get out. He's gonna die. No, the cat. He's moving in. Go to the back with him. Heal as well. Liquid. Holding.
They hold this time.
Oh, this can't. There's no way, right?
What did Dota play now? It still says 100%.
It still says, I mean, to be fair, as a system, if you say 100% and then you go back, I mean, you're kind of all in when you said 100%. There's no way. There's no way.
That was a dream vortex for sure.
There's no way.
The damage was coming out very quickly there.
If Liquid win this game, I will seriously start questioning my very existence. Like this, there's no way, right? They can GH really do it?
He's got the crit. I mean, look at
they
those
just
vortex.
killed their 2 cores.
It was
two massive cores.
Was the most beautiful vortex possible.
Yeah.
Again, the Hand of God was still on cooldown. I don't believe he actually got to the refresher shard and to be able to use it again. Look at the pull into the boat as well. It gets patches absolutely everybody with the field as well. Everything pretty much hit them at the exact same time.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
See, it is no joke. DD rune as well.
He's in this one. He's all right. Yeah, maybe back control.
No, give it GH, dude.
Double damage.
My control is
disappointing.
Oh, shifted 1%.
Well, if you said 100%, Gabe, then you can't go back on yourself. That's not how it works. When you say there's a 100% win probability. That's not maths. It's not some valve maths.
Is Dire going to put that middle tower full?
42k lead.
This is the first time we got out of their base in a very long time. All of the TNC respawning. See the little dip. Little dip.
Going for the blood on GH.
Everyone's so... No.
They just killed them.
But
they just killed Ahmed and Gabby.
If they can keep getting the combos like...
No way.
I mean, there's an arcane rune now as well on Miracle.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot.
How's the buybacks look for Liquid? They've got a second life to hold if
they've got quite a lot of them. It's just Leon doesn't. They got to sit themselves inside the base though. It's way too difficult for them to go out.
And absolutely deal with the Aegis, with the Ags Drow. I feel like TNC have in a lot of these games, but they have like a 40k lead. It looks like there's absolutely no way. Then there's actually, wait a minute.
They're still getting
that 1%.
Super strong though. They're getting so much farm because they have all these GPM towns also kicking. So
but do they have
still scaling as well? He has a lot of room for growth as this supports Skywrath. Look at Mind Control's hero damage in this. 88,000. Only 1 death so far in the man.
So what's stream build? The Bloodthorn
Bloodthorn Rapier. Let's go. Too risky. Forward, TNC. Oh.
I'm sure you just jump CM. Or this is how with the BKB.
G8. Got him. They haven't got him. The force is taking it again. Miracle. He's into the 3-man vortex. Now we're focusing Gabby. Those one will give Gabby some sort of set. Tipping across Miracle. Getting these randoms filled up. They're going to lose. The heals come out. They'll turn. They'll kill Miracle. Miracle holding up the buyback for now. Now they're running back G8. The smoke vortex. He's zipping around. They're popping out of the They're going to look to him. Cuckoo. They'll get Cuckoo as well. It's a double kill for GH as Liquid are holding.
You have got to be kidding me right now. Miracle's getting the dream vortexes in these scenarios.
Oh,
all of TNC is immediately panicking inside of the fight. They're just backing and trying to reset.
What are they do now?
God.
They're trying to end the game, but they can't.
Did they even kill? Did they even kill GH?
No, they got him back. The 4-star plays kept him safe. He's out of there.
Are they actually doing this?
Reward.
There's got to be a pop with it.
It's 3% now.
Valve.
It's shifting. Here we go. Miracle, he looks for the perfect opportunity. He's waiting. They jump GH and Miracle's just waiting to get the perfect grab. That's the 3. And what he does, he's like you said, just dropping the remnants. Even though there's so much heal coming from AU popping mech, pops a hand of God, he actually died as he pops the refresher shot. So he has to buy back, actually use the heal to try to help out his teammate there, but Liquid, they're actually starting to bring it back. Mega creep comebacks in this tournament have been extremely real.
The stats are certainly there when it comes to mega creep turnarounds, but in this game, TNC was destroying from 25 minutes onwards. They had a 46k lead. Can Liquid really do this?
Started to get them outside of the base a little bit here. I saw immediately also TNC jumps.
95%.
It's a 5. It's shifting.
It's shifting.
They pinged. So immediately after they jumped the Crystal Maiden, I saw like two of the players I think from TNC. They picked Storm Spirit is missing. So I think they're looking like, all right, we have to stop pretty much anybody except for Miracle. But Miracle is sitting inside the fountain, so they actually can't really look to try to grab him before he does go for those plays. So.
What? How do you end this?
I wish I had the answer. I wish I had the answer for you.
TNC, how do you end this? You've tried 2 times now, and all it's done is it's lost you're giving the money to Liquid. Liquid's getting back into the game.
They've got to just split themselves up better, not getting 3-man pulled. 2-man vortex might be okay, but I think the 3-man vortex is causing like 3+ vortexes is way too much of an issue. Because it causes all of them to just panic. They, at least now, I believe Armel, he did pick up a BKB, so he has a 10-second BKB now to be able to prevent that from happening.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
But throw logic out the window here. Rallied around. Prepared for their growth as well. Like we were saying, TNC, they still have some growth here on their supports and stuff, but
get the rush.
They have a lot of growth here on their cores.
Get the rush, no, get another Aghanims. There's this one, exit. AU?
Yeah, AU and then you can get some Ancients for the team.
I mean, if they Crips aren't doing it, our Ancient's gonna do it.
They can really force in and boom the push, right? But still.
Well, what Ancients are you after?
I think the Dragons are pretty nice. Probably any Ancient that you can find really in particular is going to be great. But I mean, Prowler also can reduce some physical armor by 50% if you're ever able to get it in. All the magic damage. So I think Dragon's usually probably the best one. The Dragon and then the Knight for some help. Yule's still out, but the Arcane. So now it's an Arcane Rune Storm we gotta deal with. Taunting outside the base. Inside the base, that is. The siege. For the 30th time it feels. That
aggressive force!
They get him. GH will buy back Mike. Focusing down Gabby, but that DD Rune is bringing Gabby low. Get forward, the ball, Gabby's low, and the double keeps him alive. Mike just BKB pop. Here we are, double Mystic Flare.
are down low. Zip around Cuckoo. In 7 minutes, but again, goes for him. Look now, Arsenal committing with the BK. The ancient now
Kuro back.
Kuro. Forces back. Number 4, trying to get Kuro back to one of the fans. The avalanche is there. Hit for Miracle. He gets the 2. He goes to She does the right thing. Tips, he's got the top of the match. Pulls it out. Simple cross. Sorry, catches fast. Miracle continues. Kill up by you. Conversion of the virus. Trying to kill GH. It's a die back to the CM.
Getting it above the line.
Carries down. Tips is cleaning up. Ultra kills that. Miracle up with our left side. They BTS the end. They shut the game down. 3 dead on Liquid. A pop and fortification, but with TNC having 4 up, is there any way that we are a Miracle could hold on their own? I don't
think so. The 3-man pull.
They try the pull. The Abyssal Blade shot down. On wheel, forced back towards the fountain. Gabby
diving.
Trying to chase them. We are finally dropped. They're all dead. No buyback. GG has got a TNC. Sigh of relief that they ever have done, as they will manage to close up game 1.
I think all of us breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief there. I think Valve as well, right? Too. They're like 100%.
Oh, better
but
check the numbers on that game.